It's the 2nd of August today. It's a beautiful day at the moment, but it is about to rain, believe it or not. So I'm gonna get going pretty soon, but I just thought I couldn't resist showing you these enormous, beautiful agapanthus, which I rescued from my parents-in-law garden. And I've had for several years now and just keep potting them on into bigger pots, and they seem to absolutely love it. And they look fabulous, I think, against the lovely pink cosmos here. They are in pots, by the way. Anyway, let's crack on with the garden tour and see how things have changed. We've had a wet few weeks, so the weeds have gone crazy. I'll be honest, I haven't done anything at all with the wild area under the apple tree. So it's just been left to its own devices, not very pretty. So let's move on quickly to the rest of the garden. Apple mint, as usual, is going strong. It's just started flowering now, actually. Cornflower, still could use bits and pieces on that, but it ideally would be cut back. The oregano is still looking fab. The honesty has been taken away, dried and boxed already, and I've just filled some gaps with some scabious. So all these, this could do with deadheading, and scabious really responds well to deadheading. So this is a lovely mix here. And the remains of my cosmos as well have just gone in there. More cornflowers. Oh, I've got to show you the agapanthus. That is my highlight at the minute. Look at the size of my agapanthus. It looks so pretty with the pink cosmos as well. Okay, so just moving down the side of the house, my bits of pieces bed. Not a lot to see here, a few more things to cut back. The pond did have some water lily flowers. There's one just about to pop there. But that was a bit of a significant moment. I was really pleased about that. Nice to see. Another bits and pieces bed, just biding time for the moment. And then let's have a look at the annuals. Okay. So we have been hard at it weeding, believe it or not, the border. Might not look like it, but it has been weeded. And then a bit of transition here while things get established in the top part of the garden. Okay, so on the left this looks very different now. I've just put in a few snapdragons and some monarda at the end, neither of which are flowering. Some leftover panicum, which has just started to go to seed, which is lovely. Some mixed phlox here, creme brulee and blushing bride. I seem to have quite a lot of helichrysum this year, which is no bad thing. So a patch of helichrysum. The larkspur, I'm basically just saving that for seed, so very, very raggedy. Let's have a look on the other side. Phlox creme brulee. That just gets taller and taller usually during the season. Haven't used much of it just yet, but hoping to soon. The clary, we just decided to cut right back, and already just look at the green regrowth. That was maybe done a couple of weeks ago. Status, looking much happier, getting really tall now, various colours in here. And some more snapdragons. Go Again, hoping to use those next week. And some more helichrysum. I think this is scarlet and some orange as well. On the left-hand side of the arch, the scabious is looking lovely. So we've got white, lavender and largely rose on the left. Looks like there's a couple of extras in there, some sort of strawberry and raspberry colours. That's really lovely. The daucus has finished here, haven't pulled it out yet. And the melope, I think that was taken out last time, and we've got these coral zinnias and some of the others I sowed as well. Some Cinderella, some green lime, and my melope is up there. I'm just waiting for that to go to seed. So here's a good example here. So we've got some lovely seeds in that's just one pod of melope vulcan. And then the cosmos has really enjoyed the rain. So we've got purity, we've got pickety, pink I think, maybe some dazzler, and then the apricotta, which is lush. Oh, look at that lovely morning glory flower, which I've got growing amongst my sweet peas. So the leaves are enormous on this. So one of my arches I've just devoted to cobea scandens. So these, I believe, are the seed pods. So they have already flowered. I must have completely missed them. There's a couple of the flowers right there. Lush. Right, left-hand side, more Cosmos Purity. Little gap in the middle where I had the Phacelia, and then Cosmos Cupcakes. So pretty. More helichrysum here. Gone to town on the helichrysum this year. Oh, and there was a bit of an experiment here. I had a couple of days away, and of course it was about to rain, so I thought, let's pop in some direct sown Phacelia, and I've also done a bit of Ami. So I'll show you what the results are. Okay, so here we go. So you can see the Phacelia popping up there. And so I had 2 rows of Phacelia and then some Ami. Now, it didn't have much Ami seed, so it was sown very sparingly, but I think that is an Ami seed. I think these are Ami seeds, but we will see. Needs another week or so to be sure. Okay, so the Rudbeckia, Cherry Brandy and Sahara is quite enjoying it here, so that's nice. I'm quite enjoying actually having a relatively tidy little border here, just not something I'm used to. So I'm dwelling on this for the minute because it's not often you see it this nice. Okay, let's have a look down the middle. Firstly, check out that clematis. I want to call it red velvet. It's a hardy annual. I've had it a few years now. Isn't it gorgeous? Let's have a closer look. Just beautiful. Wow. Okay, I just cut a load of the Tithonia yesterday. So just another one just starting to pop out now. But yeah, rather loving this. Really bright. For those that want the bright, and then the sunflower. Sunflower, mainly vanilla ice, and I think there's a new I want to say new hybrids, sort of a bit of a mixture. There was like 5 seeds left, but they managed to take. And then yet another spare bit of cosmos perched on the end. More scabiosa on the right. I think we've got summer fruits, and then we've got this lovely dark night. What else have I got in here? Oh, yeah, this is a bit of an unusual one. I've tried to grow it to different places and it hasn't really liked it, so I've just let it do its thing. I really should take some cuttings. More helichrysum in there somewhere. Okay, haven't done much with this bed, and the raspberries are still yet to be dealt with. Okay, the Achillea is just about okay in places. Starting to go over Verbena bonariensis, sea lavender looking nice. We had a super crop of plums which have now been picked. Oh gosh, the Biennials has started to take over again. I thought we'd managed to clear it out and it's come back again. That needs to come out. Cut back the Veronica. Okay, I'm getting quite wet now. Right, we've got the philosophy which has gone to seed, which is fine because I have just the occasion to use it for. The Panic and Frosted Explosion is looking great. And then the Soteria grass is fine. Go around it this way for a change. The Achillea tarmaca, I've been cutting hundreds of these stems for drying. Usually it goes a bit mildewy, but so far it's okay, but I won't hold my breath. And then the Gypsophila funiculata up at this end. Okay, the phlox, sherbet cocktail, something like that. I think that's just suffered a bit with the rain. And then we've got some echinops. I can't remember the varieties at the moment. So a green one, and then, oh, I want to say white swan, but I'm not quite sure. Okay. And the Lysomachia clothroides, the gooseneck loosestrife, has come good. I was fully suspecting that it wasn't going to actually do anything, got too dry, but it's been fine. It's got absolutely perfect at the minute. Echinops, we've cut quite a lot of these. You want to try and catch them before they get to this fluffy seed head size if you want to for drying, and obviously for using as well. So this is pretty perfect. The the Shasta daisy needs cutting back. A little greenhouse. The pelargonium is really coming on now. I managed to get the netting sorted out so that is now able to climb through the netting. And I've got my biennials. Some of them are outside, you'll see those in a minute. So I've potted on transplanted some Sweet William. Got some Honesty here, but there wasn't a lot, so I've got another little lot coming. Oh yes, this was supposed to be Honesty. Clearly it isn't. So it looks like it's lettuce to me. So I've got my labels modelled up on that one, and I've still got a few things. I did a second sowing, so I've got a bit more Honesty in the middle. We've got wallflower just for a bit of fun. We've got some more foxgloves. I'm not sure if these are germinating. These haven't germinated yet. I'm not sure if they're going to. These are more foxgloves, so we'll see. Okay, next greenhouse. Oh, actually, before we do, these are my Hesperus, or the biennials that got potted on. I put them in nice big pots, first as last. They will be ready to plant out soon, and will be having space. So we've got some foxgloves and pink Hesperus and white Hesperus. Greenhouse. Okay, so zinnias, love it in here. So this is a coral one. I have a horrible feeling I haven't sown enough of the beautiful red lime. Anyway, doesn't look like it. But yeah, plenty of zinnias. I've just got to watch the green fly in here. Right, the pelargoniums, scented pelargoniums. Wow, I don't particularly like some of their scents. So, but lovely leaves. Lovely leaves on some of their slots. Bit of zinnia and a self-sown sunflower that doesn't look very happy. And on the other side, bells of Ireland, looking pretty good. So I propped up some of these things. The yellow statice, I've been cutting some of that. Okay, I've got a patch here that's got terrible black fly, so close your eyes. So this was amaranthus and a bit of statice has got black fly, but I think that seems to be the only bit. I must get it out. The red velvet curtains in here, looking amazing, huge. So it'd be good to find a use for that. So I was running out of space for drying things and was slightly worried about whether this was going to be dry enough because we've had so much rain recently. I thought that just the moisture in the air, but things seem to be drying in here okay. I think it's quite well ventilated. It gets quite warm. Anyway, it's looking okay. Okay, dahlias. Let's have a quick look. They're going to get another dousing. Lovely lot of colour now. Look at that. I deadheaded these on Sunday as well. What's the day today? Wednesday. You would never believe it. So there's still a few that haven't quite come yet, but the most established ones have actually been in the ground for at least a year, if not 2 years. So some gorgeous ones here. Beautiful labyrinth. Looks really healthy this year. Not quite sure why. On the other hand, actually the cosmos, which was stuck in the ground far too late, but actually it's loved this rain and it's really bulking out now, so I'm pretty happy with those. Bells of Ireland, just pathetic. I really don't know what's happened there. I don't know. Anyway, not too much going on with the bells of Ireland. Right, what else have we got? So I have cut quite a lot of the amaranthus, which is why it's a little bit shorter than maybe you'd be used to, but look, that's fine. And finally, the auroch, which I was really not sure about because it looked a bit like a giant dock seed. But yeah, look at these seed heads now. Love it, absolutely love it. Now I know what the fuss is all about. Beside it, the amaranthus velvet curtains, another little patch of snaps, some of which need cutting back, so that's looking a little bit on the seedy side. So as you can see, pretty weedy down here. The nigella never really did anything, far too late getting in the ground, and the ammi needs to come out too, but I need these beds for my biennials, so that's all fine. And I've only just literally today got the cynoglossum out of the ground, so I'm covered in sticky seed heads, but at least the statice can breathe now. So it's going to be a bit unhappy for a couple of days because it was relying on the support of the cynoglossum. The lavender snapdragons are lush. The apple blossom, second flush of the chantilly bronze at the end there as well. Quite small they are. And then on the other side, the Amoebium alatum. So the Amoebium alatum really needs to get cut for drying. Hasn't been done for a while. Let's look at the garden, have a scan from this side. This is the best patch at the moment. So that's it. Another month done, garden looking very different. I've got a garden tour on Sunday, so I'm trying to get everything ship shape and organised for that, and looking forward to seeing how those dahlias are doing next month.